The moment I stepped into that old ancestral house, an uneasy feeling gripped me. It wasn't just nostalgia of my childhood, it was as though the walls themselves whispered secrets waiting to unfold. My wife, Shazia, who had accompanied me after a long time, clung to me nervously, muttering something that sent chills down my spine. "There's something in this house, something alive." At first, I wanted to laugh, thinking she was just letting her imagination run wild, but the tension in her voice, the fear etched across her face made me pause. Earlier that day, I had gone out to pick up some supplies, leaving Shazia behind. When I returned, the atmosphere of the house felt wrong. Shazia's body felt hot, feverish. Her sudden change in health startled me. I brought her to the balcony, thinking fresh air might ease her discomfort. We sat silently on the chairs, the shopping bag resting on the small table between us. She finally began to speak, her voice trembling, recounting an incident that seemed ripped from the pages of a nightmare. As she narrated, I felt the hair on my neck stand. She said the lights went out while she was cooking, and then, inexplicably, the television turned on by itself. Alone in the house, she saw 3 children sitting silently on the sofa. When she called out to them, they vanished as if swallowed by the shadows, and the TV switched off instantly. Her panic was palpable, her hands shaking as she tried to explain the impossible. Then she saw a woman she didn't recognize appearing out of nowhere. Shazia described her as speaking in fragments, her words chilling. "If you had watched the television, what would you have done, my children?" The sheer absurdity mixed with terror froze me for a moment. I tried to calm her, insisting it was all imagination, but Shazia, frustrated and frightened, insisted that she had seen it with her own eyes. She was certain that something supernatural had invaded our home. I, having spent my childhood in this house, tried to reason with her. I remembered every corner, every shadow, every whisper of my past years here. I reassured her, telling her that such stories were mere myths, yet my own heart thumped faster than usual. We went inside to the bedroom where I gave her medicine for her mild fever. She drank it obediently and lay down, her face slowly regaining color and warmth. The calm, however, was only temporary. Memories of my own childhood flooded back, silent footsteps in empty corridors, the echo of parental voices long gone, shadows that seemed to move of their own accord. I wandered into the largest room, bathed in the pale glow of moonlight filtering through the curtains. Each object, each piece of furniture seemed alive, holding fragments of laughter and discipline, love and fear. I had spent countless nights here as a child, yet tonight it felt alien, threatening. I heard the faint sound of running water and dishes being washed. It was Shazia in the kitchen, yet something about the sounds felt wrong. Compelled by a mixture of curiosity and dread, I approached the kitchen. Shazia greeted me with a playful smile, holding a cup of tea, but even as I smiled back, a cold shiver ran through me. The cup in her hand seemed normal, yet the steam rising from it carried an inexplicable weight, a silent message from some unseen presence. Suddenly, the ordinary warmth of the house vanished. The air grew heavy, oppressive. I felt it, an invisible force pressing down on me, a shadow brushing against my consciousness. Memories of what Shazia had seen earlier, the children, the woman, the mysterious TV flashed before my eyes. Was it real? Was it imagination? Or had the house truly awakened, revealing the ghosts of its own dark past? Lightning struck outside, briefly illuminating the room, and I caught a glimpse of the empty corridors. My mind raced. The house wasn't just old, it was alive. It remembered. It hungered. Each creak of the floorboards, each whisper of the wind through broken windows carried stories of terror I had never fully understood. Shazia was asleep now, her face peaceful, but I could sense that the house had not yet finished its vigil. Then the lights flickered back on. The tea in my hand steamed innocuously, as though nothing had happened. Yet the weight on my chest remained. Months have passed since that night, but every time I recall Shazia's terrified eyes, the children on the sofa, the ghostly woman's warning, my blood runs cold. The house keeps its secrets well, yet the memory of its presence, its silent, watchful eyes lingers. Even now, when I walk through familiar rooms, I can feel it watching, waiting, reminding me that some things are real and some fears should never be tested.